People often ask me, Bob Dylan or Van Morrison. I say, well, both. Bob Dylan for the head, Van Morrison for the heart. Nobody does the heart better than Van Morrison.
He's clearly, in my view, a very instinctual artist, and he is an artist. He is a supreme artist.
When Van Morrison emerged with them in the mid-1960s, few could have imagined the impact his following solo career would have. As a multi-instrumentalist, singer-songwriter and poet, Van Morrison put Ireland on the musical map with a series of groundbreaking records that would establish him as one of the most important singer-songwriters in the history of rock and roll. This is a review of Morrison's formative years as a solo artist and the albums that shaped both the man and his music. Van Morrison was born in 1945 in Belfast, Northern Ireland. As capital of Ulster, the city is composed of both an Irish and a British heritage, a schism that has often led to violent conflict between its different communities, but which has also gifted its citizens a unique and rich culture.
If Van Morrison had been born anywhere, he would have been an enormous star. What being born in Belfast meant, put in different influences. There's the Irish thing, there's the Civil War that he lived through. Although it didn't impact on him as it did on so many other people, something by osmosis, people get, infected by what they live around. So clearly all of those influences, went in there, they matured, they evolved, they changed, and they eventually came out into this artist that we see now.
It's a very oral culture. People love telling each other stories. I think there's more of a tradition, like if there's a party, you get up and do a piece, whether you play the piano, whether you sing, whether you recite a poem. I guess that's the kind of environment he grew up in. I mean, I think his mother could sing, not a professional singer, but she could sing. And she could dance, apparently, very well. So those sort of things were part of this sort of pre-television culture, if you like, where people entertained